Okay, can everyone hear me in the sanctuary? Is this microphone working? Okay, well, I want to tell you about an experience I had just this week. I was visiting my brother and his wife, and we were going for a walk in their neighborhood when a car stopped. And we thought, well, what's going on? And the woman rolled down her window and she said, did you see that house? And we said, what? She said, look at their front door. And I'm going to show you what was in front of their front door. Okay, if you can see this, it was a very large alligator right in front of their front door. Well, we didn't know what to do, and we figured we better stick around a little bit. And so we were wondering, do the people know it's there? They better not come out. And so we kept waiting, and finally more neighbors came out, and we said, does anyone know who lives there? We don't want them to come out, and there's an alligator waiting for them. And more neighbors came out, and I counted, it was like a party in the neighborhood. There were 30 people in that neighborhood, just all wondering what to do. Well, pretty soon, the husband came out the back door and came around, and he told us that alligator had rung the doorbell. He said that the alligator tripped their ring bell, and the wife was waiting for an Amazon package, and so she said, oh, the package is here. And he looked out the glass, fortunately, and he said, that's not a package I want to pick up. So we all waited to make sure that everything was going to be okay. And we waited, and it got dark. And the husband actually had a snake catcher, but that wasn't very good for an alligator. It wouldn't be strong enough to clip onto its tail. But he said, well, I can at least hold it off if I need to. So finally, it started to get dark, and the police showed up. And they were actually quite brave. You can see now that it's dark out by this time, and you can see the policeman in the back has that stick, and you can still see the alligator there. And he was very brave. We couldn't believe it because all 30 of us were screaming and running. And anyway, he would poke the alligator, and it made a loud growling noise and snapped at the stick. And then they would stop, and they would stare at each other. And the alligator would back up a little bit, and it would start again, until he finally got it around the house and into a pond behind their house. And as I thought about that, I thought of a few things, and that is that the wife, she was staying in the house. I said to the husband, it looks like she's ready to come out. And he said, oh no, she may be a lot of things, but she's not that. So anyway, sometimes Satan comes knocking at our door, but he always gives us a signal. There's always a warning when you know that something is not right, that you should not do it. There's danger there. So when that old devil trips your doorbell, do not open the door, but pray for good Christian friends like the people who gathered around and were sure that they were safe, and for these policemen that came out and helped. Thank you very much, boys and girls.